As you can see, we've found ourselves a nice silver birch to tap from. There's one trunk behind me that's dying. You can see the birch polypores growing on them, which means they're either dying or dead. Oh, that's quite rotten. But this one's live, so this is one we're going to tap. I've brought a 5 litre bottle with me because I want to see. It's 2 o'clock now, and I'm going to leave it until tomorrow morning. I'm going to come about 9:30 tomorrow morning and see what yield we get. The drill kit that I've made is really simple actually. It's just a handle with a drill bit on and your metal straw. I've designed it purposely that the drill bit, as you can see, is a lot smaller, a lot thinner than the metal straw. That's because I've found, and a lot of other people have found, that once you drill your hole, trying to tap the same width hole is very hard to get a seal, and you will get a lot of your sap just run down the side of the tree. So this way I can make my hole and I can completely seal it with the end of my straw. As you can see, we're getting product out of that already. Quite a lot. Now get our product out the end of the tube. We'll let that run clear for a couple of minutes. One thing you might also want to do is maybe brush up some debris around the bottle. As that weight gains in the bottle, you don't want it tipping over. So I'll maybe get a couple of small twig sticks or logs or something, and just sort of lock the bottle into place. Well, as you can see, the yield hasn't been that successful. That's more than likely just due to me being a bit premature, as we're only just coming up to the end of February, so it's probably still a little bit early for the sap to be running properly. It's coming up to 9 o'clock on the following morning, so it's had plenty of time to sit and tap, but yeah, like I said, maybe I'm just a bit early. But what we'll do now, we'll return the tree, we'll plug it and make sure it's sealed properly. One thing we are going to do is we're going to make sure the plug is also made from birch. We don't want to cross-contaminate anything by using a different sort of wood. So I'll find a small branch of birch, take the bark off. As we know, when we're using wood for cooking, we always take the bark off because it can harbour bacteria, and last thing I want to do is put any sort of bacteria into this hole. Best thing to do might be to just compare it to the size of the drill bit we used, just so we know it's going to be nice and snug. Plugging the hole with a similar wood would, I should think, be sufficient, but I don't want to be just sure. I want to be 100% positive. So now I'm going to seal the hole entrance with some wax. Might take a while to get it up to temperature and warm it up enough so it's pliable. Now you can see our plug is completely sealed over, so no bacteria or any germs or anything that are going to get in there, and as the sap's running, it's going to heal itself anyway. So this is using this size drill bit is not really invasive. Maybe using an auger would be. People do say you can nip off the tip of the branches, but to be honest, on a birch tree, that's easier said than done, and you can't always reach the branches. So yeah, unfortunately we didn't yield that much, but still it's nice. It's still going to be a nice spring tonic, make a tea out of or something. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you again soon.